Good morning, my children, and welcome back to our science classes. As we have already started our lesson number 15, which is telling something to us about the light. What is light? What is the definition of the light? What is diffuse reflection? And what is the irregular reflection? Then we have seen the characteristics of the image formed by the plane mirror. Then we have also seen the laws of reflection. What is the first law of reflection and what is the second law of reflection? My dear children, today we are going to study the topic which is going to say something about the internal structure of the human eye. So my child, we are able to see this beautiful world because of our eyes and the light. If the eyes are there but the light is not there, we cannot see this beautiful world. But if the light is there and the eyes are not there, we cannot see this beautiful world. So my children, to see this beautiful world, we need both eyes and the light. Then only we are able to see this beautiful world. So my child, let us see what are the different part of the eye which make the humans or which make the animals to see this beautiful world. So let us see, my child, the internal structure of the human eye. What are the various parts of the human eye which make us to see this beautiful world? So let us see, my child. So see, first of all, if we are going to see the front bulb part, of the eye, we can see the front bulb part of the eye. It is called the cornea. C-O-R-N-E-E, cornea. Different bulb part of the eye is called the cornea. Cornea is the thin transparent tissue. Cornea is the thin transparent tissue which is making the bulb part of the eye. Bulb means which is seen towards outer sun, which is having जिसका बाहर की ओर उभार होता है. So cornea is the thin transparent tissue which is the bulb outer part of the eye. It is made up of the very thin transparent tissue. Now my child, after this cornea, my child, so see this is the cornea. The cornea is the thin bulb part of the eye. After this, my child, you will see, yeah. Be careful, my child, and look very careful, my child, because the diagram we have to see very clearly, my child. Then only you will get it, my child. After this, we will go to the next topic that is going to say something about So now after the cornea, we can see in the center. After the cornea, there is a black hole. After the cornea, there is a black hole in the eye. It is called the pupil. It is called the pupil. P-U-P-I-L. Pupil is the black hole in the eye. Pupil is the black hole in the eye from where the light is entering the eye. Pupil is the black hole in the eye from where the light is entering the eye. So this part from here to here it is the pupil. From here to here it is the pupil. Pupil is the black hole. Pupil is the black hole-like structure in the eye from where the light is entering the eye. After the pupil, we can see the ciliary muscles. Now just see it up. Okay, my child. After the pupil, we can see the iris. So my child, here see the front bulb part of the eye is called the cornea. Cornea is made up of the thin transparent tissue. It is the bulb outer part of the eye. Then after the cornea, we can see the pupil. Pupil is the black hole in the eye through which the light is entering the eye. Both sides of the pupil, we can see the iris. I-R-I-S, iris. What is iris? Iris is the colored part of the eye. This iris is giving the beautiful colors to our eyes. Our eyes are the different colors. Some are having the brown color eyes, some are having the bluish eye. Some people have the bluish eye, some people have the brown eye. So the different people have the different type of the color of the eye because of the iris. So the iris is the colored part of the eye. Now I check this iris help in controlling the size of these people. This iris help in controlling the size of the people. The size of the people can become big or small. The size of the pupil can become big or small with the help of this iris. So the iris is the color part of the eye. Then after the iris, my child, we can see the ciliary muscles. C-I-L-I-A-R-Y, ciliary muscles. M-U-S-C-L-E, ciliary muscles. After this we can see the ciliary muscles. Now in the center of the ciliary muscles there is a lens. There is a convex lens. So here it is the lens. So see, this is the lens. L-E-N-S, lens. It is the lens function. So the ciliary muscles. These are the ciliary muscles and it is the lens. The eye is a convex lens function. So the lens is held on the position. The lens is held on the position with the help of the ciliary muscles. The lens is being held on the position with the help of the ciliary muscles. And the ciliary muscles also help the lens in making the lens thin or thick. The lens can become thin or thick. The lens can become thin or thick with the help of the ciliary muscles. So once again, let us revise my child. The front bulb part of the eye is called the cornea. Cornea is made up of the thin transparent tissue. It is the front bulb part of the eye. Then after the cornea, you can see the pupil. What is pupil? Pupil is a small black hole. Pupil is the small black hole from which the light is entering the eye. This pupil is on both the side. On both the side of the pupil there is the iris. What is iris? Iris is the colored part of the eye. Iris is the colored part of the eye. This iris is giving the color to the eyes, and this iris also helps in making the size of the pupil big or small. Then after the iris there are the ciliary muscles. The ciliary muscles are holding the lens. The eyes are having the convex lens. This lens is being held on the position with the help of the ciliary muscles. And the ciliary muscles help the lens to become thin or thick. Now after this we can see the back part of the eye. This is called the retina. Retina is the part of the eye where the image of the object is formed. Retina at the back of the eye, we can see the retina. Retina is the part of the eye where the image of the object is formed. After this we can see at here we can see the blind spot. Blind spot. Blind spot. What is blind spot? Blind spot is the spot in the eye. Blind spot is the spot at the back of the eye where no image of the object is formed. But from the blind spot, a lot of optic nerves are entering the eyes. A lot of optic nerves are entering the eye from this blind spot. Optic nerves, O-P-T-I-C, optic nerves, N-E-R-V-E-S, optic nerves. So see my child, these are the optic nerves. So my child, the back part of the eye is called the retina. This retina is the part of the eye where the image of the object is being formed. This retina contains rods and cones. Which are sensitive to light, and the image of the object is being formed on the retina. The back part of the eye also contains the blind spot. Blind spot is the spot in the eye where no image of the object is being formed. Actually from the blind spot, a bundles of nerves enters the eyes, and these nerves are the optic nerves. These optic nerves carry the messages from the eye to the brain. From the blind spot, a bundle of nerves is entering the eye. These nerves are called the optic nerves, and these optic nerves are carrying the message from the eye to the brain, what we are saying. Now my child, one more thing is important. We can see some white part. in the eye. This white part of the eye is called the sclera. S-C-L-E-R, sclera. The white part of the eye is called the sclera. Now my child, after this figure, see, after the cornea there is one special type of the liquid filled in the eye. After the cornea, one special type of the liquid is filled up in the eye. It is called the aqueous humor. Aqueous. A-U-U-O-U-S. Aqueous humor. H-U-M-O-U-R. Aqueous humor. After the cornea, my child, gel-like material or the water-like material is filled up in the eye. It is called the aqueous humor. And after the lens, my child, another type of liquid. After the lens, another type of the liquid is being filled up in the eye, my child, and it is called the vitreous humor. V-I-T-R-O-U-S. Vitreous humor. H-U-M-O-U-R. Vitreous humor, my child. So it is the vitreous humor. So my child, these are the various parts of the human eye. You will study more about the internal structure of the human eye, how it is working in your higher classes. In your education, only this much is there. So once again, let's see the why. we are studying the internal structure of the human eye. So let us revise. The front bulb part of the human eye is called the cornea. Cornea is made up of the thin transparent tissue. After the cornea, we can see the small black hole in the eye. The small black hole is called the pupil. Pupil is the place in the eye from where the light is entering inside the eye. Surrounding the pupil is the iris. Surrounding the pupil is the iris. Iris is the colored part of the eye which are giving the beautiful colors to our eyes. And this iris are also helping controlling the size of the pupil. The pupil size can become big or small with the help of this iris. Now after this we can see the ciliary muscles. What are ciliary muscles? Ciliary muscles are holding the lens at the place. Ciliary muscles are holding the lens at the place. And the ciliary muscles are also helping the lens to become thin or thick. Here it is the lens. The eyes are having a convex lens. The eyes have a convex lens. This lens can become thin or thick with the help of the ciliary muscles. After the lens, we can see the back part of the eye. The back part of the eye is called the retina. Retina is the part of the eye where the image of the object is being formed. Now, at the back of the eye, we can also see the blind spot. Blind spot is the back part of the eye where no image of the object is being formed, but the bundle of the nerves are entering the eye. And these bundles of the nerves which are entering inside the eyes, they are called the optic nerves. Optic nerves are the nerves which carry the messages from the eye to the brain. Then we can see the white part of the eye. The white part of the eye is called the sclera. Now my child, in the eye, two types of the liquids are being filled up. One is the aqueous humor and one is the vitreous humor. Now what is the aqueous humor? The liquid which is being filled up between the cornea and the lens. The liquid which is being filled up between the cornea and the lens, it is called the aqueous humor. And the liquid which is being filled up after the lens, between the lens and the retina, that is called the vitreous humor. So my child, these are the different parts of the human eye. So my child, please, this internal structure of the human eye is very, very important. Please learn it properly and revise it properly. Now my child, after this we will come to the topic that is going to say about the, so I will tell you about the internal structure of the human eye. Now after this we will come to the topic that is going to say something about, Now we will come to the topic. So once again let us revise it because it is an important topic. The front part of the eye is called the cornea. C-O-R-N-E-A, cornea. After the cornea we will come to see the internal structure of the human eye. Now after the cornea we can see the iris. See very carefully my child, it is the iris. I-R-I is iris. And here it is the pupil. P-U-P-I-L, pupil. Now my child, after this we can see the ciliary muscles. We can see the ciliary muscles. Can you see my child here the ciliary muscles? See, ciliary. C-I-L-I-A-R-Y, ciliary muscles. M-U-S-C-L, ciliary muscles. Now here we can see the lens. We can see the lens. It is the convex lens. See that it is the lens. L-E-N is lens. Now my child, it is the retina. R-E-T-I-N, retina. And it is the blind spot. B-L-I-N, blind spot. S-P-O-T, spot. And it is the optic nerves are entering the eyes. Can you see these optic nerves? Optic nerves. O-P-T-I-C, optic. N-E-R-V-E-S, optic nerves. So my child, these are the various parts of the human eye. Now my child, we will come to the next topic that is going to say something about the persistent of vision. What is persistent of vision? So listen very carefully my child. Persistent of vision. Persistent. P-E-R-S-I-S-T-E-N-C, persistent of vision. P-I-S-I-N, vision. What is persistent of vision? Listen very carefully my child. Actually, the human eyes can retain the image of the object for the fraction of a second, even if the object in front of the eye have been removed. Even if the object in front of the eye have been removed, that is called the persistent of vision. As long as we are seeing any object, the image of that object is being formed in our eye. But suppose the object is being removed from in front of our eye, then for the fraction of the second, the image of the object remain in our eye. That is called the persistent of vision. Actually, as long as we are seeing the object, the image of the object is there in our eye. But suppose the object has been removed from in front of the eye, then also for the fraction of the second, the image of the object remains in our eye. That is called the persistent of vision. So the human eye can retain means store, The human eye can retain the image produced in it for a little while. This is called the persistent of vision. So I am writing the definition. The human eye can retain the image of the object, for a fraction of seconds, even after the object in front of the eye has been removed. So, my children, what is persistent of vision? The human eye can retain the image of the object for a fraction of a second, even after the object in front of the eye has been removed. So, my child, as long as we are seeing any object, the image of the object is there in our eye. But suppose the object in front of the eye has been removed, then also the image of that object will be there in our eye for a fraction of a second. That is called the persistent of vision. Now, my children, after this, so please, my children, go through this structure of the human eye. It is very important diagram, my child. You will learn about the functions of the different parts of the human eye in your higher classes. Thank you very much.